you start to pay a tax, which is the communication tax, because people are not on the same page. And these are some of the symptoms which, when you start to see, this is the right time to start thinking about data. Now, when you think about data, I would really understand where you are, right? If you're the type of business which is not a technology savvy business, you have no business trying to go to Databricks and to go hire a data engineer to go figure it out, because you can have the best tools, but if you don't have the expertise and the know-how and the DNA to go use them correct, banks have the best tools ever. Minus the two, three, four, minus Capital One Bank. Like, when is your, you know, Wells Fargo is not known to be, a great sort of data business. They have access to all of the tools you can ever imagine. So, the second part of it is, when a company like 5X becomes very relevant, is, four types of businesses that need the hand holding to basically go um, from the problem statement to the actual solution and implementation.
Yep, that makes sense. The thing that you were getting at is, like, oftentimes the marketing team is looking at what their ads are driving, and they're like, "We're driving so many leads," and then the sales team is saying, "But they're not the right leads," and it's like, how do you start to put that together? Like, you're looking through gong calls of every single SD, and so how do you start to correlate that data and have it make sense? It's a constant problem no matter where you work, and then before we dive into the demo, I'm very excited to see the product. What type of ROI are you talking to your customers about? So they implement 5X, they get it up and running. What is the critical metrics that you're telling them to look at that this is being impactful?
The data world has always historically been way more challenging to measure ROI, because measuring the value of decision support is sort of extremely challenging, right? Like, you can't put a price on, hey, it took me a week to analyze to actually go get this data, and now I can go do this in a day. So it's unlike, so data is not there's no first order consequences from that perspective.